Morning. Happy Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Everybody sleep okay? So, last night, I got my first experience with doing like the body printing stuff for like on canvas with paint. Let's just say for the area that was requested to be on the canvas. That was different. It was definitely it was a weird experience. Not really weird. Yes, weird, not weird. A little bit of both. But it's definitely a thing that happened. You guys don't get to see pictures of it because, probably get me in a little bit of trouble. But yeah, so we're gonna Gabe's right here. You come say hi? No? Okay. We'll take him to school in about 15 minutes and then I'm going to the gym. We made it to work and playing with the new gimbal. It's set up so we'll move stuff around, and I don't know, I'm just gonna let this do its thing for a few minutes. No, it found you, or me, whatever you want to call it. Get it closer. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I feel like I've got it upside down because this is going, I don't know. Really hope that wasn't the cat getting on top of the truck. We get a weird view because my other deal is in the car, so this won't be a real super long one. But we're going to old PCSI on post. Got the new gimbal in, and it's a little hard to use. I mean, it'll be worth it once I figure out how to do it. But yeah, just getting it set up and getting the balance and everything right is different for sure. It's different than my other one because it's a 3-axis, so you have to get it more set. The only thing so far, the only drawback I'm not liking to it is I can't have the phone in the case because it makes the phone just a little bit too wide to be able to do the full spin if I want it to. So I don't know. There's not going to be much driving footage, at least not in this little outing, just because, like I said, I don't have my other phone mount. So you guys will get this view for a couple minutes. I need to get not necessarily a more portable thing, but I want to get a mount that has a 1/4 by 20 so I can use different things to be able to hold the phone with. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't have a lot right now. We might try the gimbal out after a while whenever I pull my Goodyear orders. The only problem is it gets droopy if I go out of frame. So, like it'll just kind of droop, which you guys noticed on the last couple of clips. Maybe. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep those in or not, or if I'm going to cut it out. So, I don't know. We'll see. This will be an interesting point of view kind of day from the different stuff that gets seen. So, that or I'll cut a lot of it out and I'll have a chat with y'all from the computer just so that I got something to put out. I don't know yet. We'll see. I think this weekend we might paint some on the house, but also don't know because we got a new property management company that took over our properties, so that might not be a thing, or they'll end up being good and they won't raise the rent and they'll keep us where we're at. So, and maybe fix the stuff that needs fixed at the house so that I don't have to do it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to like this because we're going to have part of this that's vertical. So it's going to be a weird, you guys will have noticed the weird transition between the normal cinematic view and the vertical like it is now. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to make my delivery and then I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Did you guys think I was going to forget you again? I would never. It was an accident the first time. Don't hold it against me. It's okay. It's okay. I promise that'll be fine. Anyways, we're going to Goodyear. It's about that time. It's noon o'clock, 12:30. We get to go a little early because Gwen had to go home sick. So she was not feeling good. Do a little throwing up a little bit. Oh, so squeaky. So we're gonna go to Goodyear. I've got a whopping like 6 things in one little box. A hose and some antifreeze to deliver. So it'll be easy peasy lemon squeezy, so they say. We'll go the back road route. It's more fun that way, especially when the ground's a little wet. So, I don't know. It's been one of those days. There hasn't been really anything interesting going on, so I apologize for the lack of things. For those of you that make it this far, Drew, I'm talking to you, buddy. Yeah, there hasn't been much going on. Just been kind of, yeah. I've been thinking, and I know it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with me because I'm single, so it doesn't, like, I don't have to worry about the significant other thing. But I've seen so much one-sidedness when it comes to relationships here lately, and maybe that's why I haven't, actively tried to really find one. But there's just been, everybody is, happy wife, happy life nonsense, which I don't subscribe to that at all. But then there's the other part to it, happy spouse, happy house, which I do agree with that. More to I don't know how to put it. Like, I agree with that more than the other one. But I don't agree with, and I don't subscribe to that you should have to go out of your way to make your spouse happy. Because it shouldn't take going out of your way to make them happy. I 100% believe that you have to be happy first. You have to take care of yourself first. And some people say, well, that's selfish. No, it's not selfish. Because if I'm not happy, I can't make anybody else happy. If I can't take care of my own stuff, I'm not going to be able to help you take care of your stuff. You know, when I'm happy, when I'm at my best, when I have, you know, money in the bank and my bills are paid and I don't have to worry about it, and I can help other people, that's when I'm at my happiest. But if I'm broke and I'm struggling to pay my bills, struggling to put food on my table, then I'm unhappy and I can't help anybody else. You have to find your way to be happy majority of the time before you can make anybody else happy. I said making other people happy so many times in that phrase and statement, paragraph, whatever you want to call it. But that's truly what I believe. If you aren't happy, you're not going to make anybody else happy. And, you know, am I saying you should abandon your relationship? No, not at all. I would never say that. Well, I would say that depending on the circumstances, but no, what I am saying is sometimes you got to look people in the face and give them the finger and be like, look, I'm going to make myself happy. I'm going to get my own head right. And then we can work on other stuff. And if you're with somebody and they truly love you, I feel like they're going to accept that. And maybe they'll take that time to make themselves happy as well. And if, you know, worst case scenario happens, you guys find out that being happy means you have to be apart, well, so be it. You know, that's the way of the world sometimes. But if the relationship is truly there and there's a connection and you know it's not your spouse's fault that you're unhappy, you're just unhappy in general with life or work or fitness or, you know, just financially, whatever the case may be, you got to fix that before you can fix anything else. You have to figure out why you're unhappy first and fix that before you can start fixing the little things, because your happiness is the most important. Like, it's the biggest thing for you. It's the biggest thing for me. That's one of the reasons I'm doing these vlogs every day now. This makes me happy. Now, does it pay my bills? Hell no. Will it ever? Maybe. I doubt it, but it might. But it gives me a place to vent and to talk and not have to be, I guess, necessarily to feel a burden to anybody else, because you guys can turn this shit off whenever you want to. If you choose to sit through it, that is your decision. And I appreciate it if you do. I appreciate you just watching to this point, even if you get up to it, it's like, nope, don't want to watch this anymore. I appreciate it regardless. But, you know, that's one of the reasons I'm doing this, because I talk to myself in the car anyways. You know, and maybe stuff like this will be something that you guys can relate to, can engage with, and now we can have conversations. We can make, you know, friends all over the place. I don't know. But moral of the story is, get your own self right before you try to focus on other people. Like, I get it, having kids, you have to make sure the kids are okay, but you still have to come first. You know, again, it's not selfish. It might be, but I know that when I'm in a good mood, I'm a much better parent and spouse when I have a significant other. You know, I'm much better at that role when I'm happy and when my shit's together. So, I don't know. Take it as you will. I'm not a therapist or a doctor. I haven't even played one on TV. I'm just some dude. I'm just some guy telling you my opinion. And, you know, like the old saying goes, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So, take it with a grain of salt. Do what you will with it. Don't do anything with it. I honestly don't care. And that's another big thing. People got to quit caring what other people think. Like, if you ain't doing nothing to hurt yourself or to hurt other people, who gives a shit what everybody else thinks? I mean, why? Why does it matter? What is somebody else's opinion of you? How does that affect your day unless you let it affect your day? And I say this from a place of experience. I used to care what people thought. I used to, like, I love to sing karaoke. I used to not sing karaoke because I'm not great at it. Some would say I'm bad at it. I don't know. I don't care. I like doing it. But I used to not do it because I'd get embarrassed. And embarrassment will murder your dreams in the worst way. You are your biggest enemy when it comes to anything you try to do. Unless it's illegal, then the law and all that stuff is probably your biggest enemy. But, you know, if you've got dreams and you're embarrassed about what other people are going to think of them, fuck them. if you don't want to tell your friends that you have an idea and you want to do it, but you're too embarrassed to tell your friends, the people you should be able to talk to, then they're probably not your real friends. When we're at the saloon, we say all kinds of ridiculous shit. Ideas that would be funny, that would be embarrassing as fuck. But it's what we do. Like, that's our MO. You know, we have drinks, we do dumb stuff, we make a fool of ourselves. You know, we've been caged up in the saloon, and we finally talked about it not last night, but Tuesday. Like, we need to start going out in public and doing stuff, you know, because stuff in public's funny. It is. But we're not going to do anything that's going to disrupt the public or hurt anybody or inconvenience their day. Shit, maybe they'll get a laugh out of it. Maybe they'll get a good chuckle. I don't know. Yeah, that's my ramble for this portion of the day. I'm going to have me a breath of fresh air and continue my trip to Goodyear. Maybe I'll think of something else to say. I don't know. Side note though, real quick, I am really thinking about doing stand-up at the open mic night next Wednesday. So, we'll see. I don't know. See you guys in a bit. Oh. Hi. I'm done with work again. Time to go get the kid. We were getting to leave a little early, but I also was an overachiever and I got here a little early, so it is nice sometimes. So, did you guys have a good day? No? Yes? Maybe? Well, it's either I'm sorry to hear that or congratulations, one of the two. Whichever one is in order, I don't know. There's probably not going to be a whole lot else that goes on today. I'm feeling in a mood to play a game on the computer. So that's probably what I'll do. After I edit, of course. So there may be a live on TikTok. I don't know yet. Speaking of that, if you guys haven't already, those of you that I don't know personally, the new followers of people that are watching, check us out on YouTube and TikTok, The Saloon Scuffle. That's the name of the podcast, and just kind of the actual content channel where we're doing, we're trying to come up with more stuff like skits and just funny content, all that kind of good nonsense. So that is that's where you can check all that stuff out. There hasn't been any of this that's been cross-posted over there, just because I don't really record a whole lot on this whenever we're doing the podcast and whatnot. But that may change because we're kind of shifting gears from like interview style to just more like bar talk podcast, or just like a barcast essentially. I don't know, however you want to call it. But yeah, that's kind of it. So I'm gonna go pick up the kid, get home, pick up the living room, get my breakfast bar all cleaned off. There's a couple Christmas decorations still that need to be put away that I just have been too lazy to do. So I don't know. Eat the normal stuff. I will try to get a little bit of footage. It's going to be a weird day to scrub through things just because of the different angles, because of the gimbal and all that good stuff. I got me a fill light coming for that because it's got little magnetic pieces on the top, so be able to do a little better. And I also trying to figure out a way that I can mount that in here, but I don't know. It's for another day. So, well, yeah, I'm gonna go get the kid and see you you guys in a little bit whenever I see you. Ooh, it's done. If you guys watched the last video, you will notice that it's the same as this ending because they got recorded on the same day. So this one's actually being recorded on the day of the video. So I don't know. It's just been a boring last couple of days. There hasn't been much going on. Hasn't been much to do at work. You know, I want to be able to record more stuff at work, but everything's so spread out for me filming by myself. It's hard to do because if I set the new gimbal up, it does great at tracking because it tracks off the phone. But as soon as it gets, as soon as it loses sight, it just kind of, it just limps over. So, I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll wear a pocketed shirt tomorrow and put you guys in my pocket for stuff. So, well, I don't know. I'm going to get the video ready to upload today and get this one ready to upload in the morning. And then, that's it. I might stream on TikTok for a little while. I don't know. Haven't decided yet, but we will, I'll see you guys in the morning. We got legs in the morning, so that'll be exciting. Good times for sure. The gym will be a good place to try out the new gimbal. So maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow. Maybe we'll give it a shot there. So I don't know. We'll see. So bye.